Missouri looks... It looks like a bunch of farmland, Chuck. That's what Missouri really looks like, is a bunch of farmland. Go fly through the arch, Chuck. Fun.
Stephen 829 cheered Dex 100. Okay, the clock says I go. So bye, 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 bye. Okay, let's go.
Bye, Steven. Have a good day. Be safe on the roads. It's interesting. It hasn't used any storms. How much like is each like cycle of, how much does that give you?
I don't know.
Give you a fair bit. I'm not gonna hit your engine up there, am I?
No, you shouldn't.
Oh, you're short of the switch.
Yep. Oh yeah, there's plenty of room.
Oh, I hit the brakes too soon that time. Go.
Yep.
Can't have anything nice, huh?
Back contact to work.
Hey. Hey. Sir? Sir?
Sir, what up, sir?
All right. $9.60. 59. Somebody just called 911 because of a child on a scooter. They're concerned about his safety.
You want to see our yard in the train club?
Or what her name is. Yeah.
At least it's gonna be. It's just an idea right now.
Okay. And don't tell me it's bad train driving. Oh, there, it just hit storms. That was a lot. Don't tell me it's bad train driving when you send me a snap and you're making me look at it, okay?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, I'll check your fireboxes for you. Oh wait, front one was at 1%.
Nice, goat. Nice. Looks good. Looks good. All right, we're pulling ahead. Well, Storms, I thought you were going to leave first, but I guess we will.
Yep.
People have too much free time, right? Bull, you're not wrong. It sounds like he's being a little dangerous on his scooting ventures. Sounds like he's weaving in and out of traffic. So I get it. But the first initial call, it's like, what? Why are we calling in a kid on a scooter? But if he's being unsafe and stuff, I get it.
He'll bounce.
I mean, you're not wrong. Let her rip, goat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Storms, I don't think you're going to unload everything here.
Nope, I don't think so either.
Nope. I think you're about to take it up to the oil refinery.
Oh yeah, that does take
Pipe
as well.
bad show. Which is fun because you got to like back in, you know. At least that one you can get like 3 cars in there, so you would actually be in good shape probably.
Yeah. Wait,
Plus, there is that one empty sitting up there, though.
I already grabbed it.
Okay. Did I tell Stream about your time parked on the highway the other night? No. First time called me and he goes, hey, is there an accident? And I said, yeah, 4 cars, multiple victims. They had to extricate somebody. And he's like, okay. And then as soon as we hung up the phone, they toned out another accident, like right behind where he was sitting. Another couple car accident. Another car I think they had to extricate somebody out of. It's like, oh my God, it never ends. Like, it's crazy.
You go, girl.
Going. But I assume that, you know, the second accident was caused because the pile up from the first accident, you know? Like, that probably would happen. Storms, I don't know if we're going to get it to trigger again at all. To be honest here.
Find out.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not, actually.
Stop!
Okay, well, that was my bad. This train takes a while to stop, goat. I'm backing up.
Oh, it's okay. I think it'll be fine now.
All right, send it. Send it. Oh. We're doing it, chat. We're doing it. ATS announced Kansas next DLC. Cool. 2 lanes were stopped, other lane was flying. Yeah, that sounds like a backup on the highway. All of them. Biggest ball. All of them.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, okay.
Every single one of them. All 12 of them.
Blah, blah, blah.
I almost just said a different number. Like all 14 of them.
Why is this 0 out of 0?
Is it now? Oh, it's not working, goat. We need to back up.
Back up, then.
Yeah, we're just wasting oil. All right, try it now. Stop. Please, stop.
Yeah, it's going. Oh, no,
I
no,
went
no.
too far.
Ah. This is a comedy show.
There. That should be good, right? Let it rip. EPA's on us, man. They're paying attention to us. Oh, no. Okay. It happens. I have to stop and get firewood soon. Back engine's getting kind of low. All right, fireboxes are plumb full. Still not done yet. Today, Junior.
One more. Come on. Come on.
But all it needs is one more.
Yeah, one more. Yep.
All right, turn it off quick.
Should be on my way with a load of
Load of what?
lumber.
Okay. Where are you going? Up to the
Are
thing?
you guys working refinery or?
We're heading to the refinery. We just filled up with oil.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I will see you up there.
All right, that's fine. We can run yard run yard with you because it takes forever up there. We got to split trains and stuff. Not for what we're doing, but we'll help. Wow, Chinese rocket debris just wow. Okay, we're going that away and that away. All right, Sarge. You're leaving Sawmill, correct?
Yeah.
You're switching.
I'm just hitting the big straightaway.
That's fine. We're just pulling
I
out
should
of the
be
oil.
set.
And we're set when we get up there as well. And then Storms, are you going to bring those pipes up to you then?
Yep.
Are you going to go fill up and then bring them up? Because it's kind of on your way.
Well, how much room is up there?
I don't know. But it'll use a bunch right away. Should use some anyway. A girl fell off a 50-foot ladder and didn't get hurt. How come? The ladder was laying on the ground. What time is it for me? It's 1:56. 1:56.
There's 93 out of 100 steel pipe right now.
Oh, okay.
It's showing only 5 out of 50 lumber.
Yeah, Sarge is heading that way with lumber.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said we'll run yard, because lumber, you can only do 2 cars at a time. So it's nice to have extra set of hands or 2, you know? So. But if you want to bring some pipe up there, Storms, we'll work up there for a little bit. Once we get this engine empty, Goaty, once we get these cars empty, I'll give it to you. You can come back over here and start refilling it, okay?
What?
What? Once we get empty, I'll give you the train. You can come back over here and start refilling it. Maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I can tell we
All
have
right.
3 trains moving right now. 22 frames, chat. Let's go. I want to be able to run like 6 or 8 trains on here at a time, you know? That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Oh, Sarge, you're here already. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you guys right away.
No, you're good. Go ahead. You're good. Although I can unload
Well,
and get out
I'm
of the
going
way.
to take up more room.
Okay, that's fine. I actually,
For a
yeah,
longer
as
period
I
of
can
time.
drive through. Okay, that's true. All right, well, heading around the corner here in just a second, Sarge. Get 8 FPS with 8 trains. I don't even know if it's that high. What I'm saying is I want the game to be able to handle that train. I guess. Let me clarify myself a little bit. I want the game to be able to handle that many trains, okay? Is that better? Rant. Chinese Dragon Debris, I don't think so, no. I don't think I'm attending the thing tomorrow, no. Alright. Okay, I was like, where's Sarge at? He's right here somewhere. So this isn't a super heavy game on the PC per se, but it's a self-hosted game. So I'm hosting the game for the guys, and all of the physics processing that has to happen for the cars for everybody is done on my machine. So like when I had 22 frames just then, Sarge and Starms and Goat and whoever, anybody in the game's probably running like 50, 60 frames, right?
Storms, you heading to Ironworks first?
Yeah, I'll head there first.
Okay, don't flip the switch yet, please.
Yeah.
Give me a minute. Basically, because my computer's doing all the physics, my computer's barely running, but the game just kind of can't keep up with it, you know? So, it's all good, though. No, Sean. All right, I'm clear of that switch you need to throw, Storms, to go to... There you go.
Thrown.
Okay. We're about to have 3 full trains up here at Iron, then? Or at the thing? Smelter? Refinery? No,
Yeah.
there's no Daddy servers, unfortunately. My computer's very good, so... I got a 3090 and, whatever, Intel, but, like, it runs at, like, 10% chat, the PC. So it's not like the PC's running hard right now. It's just that it's doing all the processing for everybody on my PC. So that's kind of a thing. Yo, Mary, what's up? How you doing?
Molly
Welcome in.
Poppins.
It's Mary Poppins.
Hello, Governor.
All right, so Goat, when we get emptied here and come around, you got to be careful coming down this hill, okay?
Yep.
Because it'll want to
Full
run
speed?
away. No. Go
Okay.
slow. Go slow. Full brake coming down the hill, okay? I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it.
Come
Yeah,
on,
I'll-
Slowpoke.
I
On
got
my way.
regulator opened up right now. 3 trains are moving again, by the way. 3 trains are
How
moving
could you
again.
tell?
I can tell. I'm going to make it. I don't need help, by the way. I was to America yesterday for the first time. How was it? Was it everything you hoped for and even more? I don't know.
Did your bullet all of a sudden explode out of your head?
We went to California, not like the Midwest.
Oh, well, never mind then.
My condolences. Oh. Armor, what's up? Welcome in. All right, we've made it to the top of the hill. We'll be emptying here momentarily, and we'll pull up and run around, or I'll give the train to go and I'll stay here with you, Sarge.
All right, I'm just now approaching the bridge.
Gotcha, Mary. That's pretty cool. This game's on Steam. This game's on Steam. Steam only. That's pretty cool, Mary. Not gonna lie. All right. Thank you, Chinese Rocket Debris, for giving the link for the game. Cody, go ahead and hit it, but I can't stop, so. I literally, oh my God, I can't stop. I think we just wasted some oil.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Told you get that third engine.
I don't need to go. I couldn't stop.
Let's move on.
My goodness, that was heavy. All right, let's run like 2%, okay? Or maybe a little more than 2%, because I can't move with the... They are only on Steam, yes. And I'm trying, go. I'm trying.
Yeah, it's number 4 and 5 we need to get on the platform.
4 and 5. You emptied 3 already?
Yeah.
Oh no. Looks like cold from a distance. At least it's not blocks, you know? When your brakeman uses the car brakes to help stop, right? Yeah, momentum definitely got us there, boys. Momentum definitely got us there. That was... We kind of got in trouble there a little bit. Not gonna lie. That's okay. We're fine. Easy, Sarge. Alright, go. You hitting the button?
Yeah.
Not close enough yet. Alright, we're just gonna...
Spitting up the oil.
Just gonna cruise real slow here, chat. Boy. Just gonna cruise real slow. Like I said, yeah. Although we might have to go to like 2 trains running, not 3, because ooh, frames. Non-existent. Just saying. Are you trying to pass me right now?
Just
Taking advantage of
checking things out.
our tracks that we have, right? Okay. We can break out old 710 if we want.
Yeah, you have fun with that.
It's Starms' favorite engine.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, it's a good yard engine, Starms.
And we are empty.
We're empty.
Or like yard ornament.
All right, Sarge, you're not trying to pass me, right?
No.
Okay. All right, go. Do you want this train? You want to go?
Yep.
Okay, just remember, full brake going down the hill. Please don't get out of control, okay? All yours. Have fun.
Why do I only have 8 cars?
I don't know, but I'm gonna save the game. Why do you only have 8
good
cars?
idea.
Wait, what happened to your cars, Storms?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, because I had 9, I thought. I grabbed the one from up there.
We're looking for a red dot somewhere. Red. That
Has 8.
I don't know. Maybe it went yeet. We'd have to check the rolling stock, but there's so much in there to check. It's kind of hard to tell. Wait, what is that? Geography. Okay, I was like, I don't see it anywhere, but that doesn't mean it didn't, you know, like go full yeet up north or something stupid. 'Cause we've definitely had that happen. Sometimes it's fun just to look around on the map and be like, oh, didn't know there was a random car over there. And that has definitely happened. What is that? Oh, it's a telegraph office. I didn't even know there was one up here. Yeah. Anyway. You guys are wondering what the map looked like. By the way, here's the map. All of our tracks that we have laid out. That's everything. Made really good progress on it. All right. Sarge, what are we doing? We got to split your train.
Horn one engine or
So far, Mrs. Professor, yes, we're doing great. What do you say, Sarge? You want to use
do
what?
we want to use more than one engine?
I like using the yard engine because it's slow.
Okay.
You know? To be honest, I know Starms loves it, but it's nice and slow and it's controlled, you know? That's the big thing with it to me. Old 710 over
on
here.
the map.
So let's break out old 710, chat. Shall we?
Getting that ready.
All right. Nice and controlled, y'all. Like looking from old photos. Wow. Kind of. Why is some track white and some yellow? Depends. Bridges and just depends on what type of track you have and stuff, yeah. Alright, so Sarge, what I need, are you unhooking right there then?
I was go ahead and do that, and then we can leapfrog these.
Yep, so you need to go get your engine out of the way, or you can back in on one of these lines if you want.
Oh, you want me to unhook completely?
Yeah. Either unhook completely or... Yeah, unhook completely. Unhook completely, and I'll just take 2 cars at a time off. I'll empty them, and then I'll push them over here on one of these tracks, okay? Because these tracks have, what's it called? These tracks are pitched for drainage.
No.
Cody, did you derail?
No. I just don't think the line was set.
Oh, no, it's not. Okay, just keep going, Cody. I'll switch you around. Just keep driving.
Thanks.
Sorry, I forgot to check lines. Just don't go super fast through there, okay?
It's okay.
You're set.
Whoop! I found the wagon. Some wagons.
Found a wagon.
Somebody, yeah, somebody's here.
Oh, yeah. Hey, stop. Full brake,
Yeah,
full brake. You hit him?
No, that was close.
Okay, I threw brakes on your back couple cars. All right, so never mind. Go ahead and back up real easy. I forgot that Storms was there with his engine. Go ahead and back up real easy and let me know when you get on the main line, okay?
All right.
I'm watching on the thing up there too. You haven't seen 5099? Is it a real engine? Yes, it's a real engine, Chuck. You betcha it's a real engine. Is it a speed demon though? No, it's not a speed demon. It's very slow. It's faster than this engine though.
That's for sure.
Storms, that was close, right?
Sarge, you're good there. I don't know why Stars hates it so much. I mean, I do, but like...
It tops out at 7. How am I supposed to get anything done with efficiency?
I don't know. I think it's funny, personally, how much you love the engine.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yo. Yeah. Wow. Judge, what's going on? How are you? Homemade banana bread. Nice, Trent. Mr. Matt, I guess I could try to find that. to give out, I guess. Yeah. I don't have a problem sharing. I just don't exactly know where to go look for it, but I'm sure I can find it. Yeah.
More.
Yep. This engine has some serious brakes. That is one really, really good thing about this engine.
Well, of course it does.
Oh.
Doesn't go fast and need anything more than what you need on a bicycle.
Yes, Sarge.
I'm not salty.
I'm back on main.
Okay. Go forward now. Go. I flipped you for you. You're good. You'll DM me. Okay. Pumpkin bread's better than banana. Little known fact about me. I think pumpkin bread is better. Plugger, what's going on? How are you? Welcome in. Welcome on in. Wow. See, look how controlled this is, chat. Man.
Chat, do you also see the snail keeping pace with it next to the track?
He hates it so much. Which is why I think I like it so much, is he hates it so much. Oh, man.
And he calls us the trolls.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what I'll never do with this engine, Storms? Well, anything, first off.
Yeah.
I'll never derail with this engine. Because of speed. Let me clarify. Because of speed, I will never derail with this engine. Just saying. I'm just saying. Dude, the cinnamon chip bread that they had first time? Oh. Cinnamon chip bread. From this local bakery. It used to be thebomb.com. It was so good. So good.
Alright, so should I just hang out down here?
You're clear to come up here.
I was just looking at the stream and looks like pipe's pretty much full. That's why I asked.
Oh, yeah. Where are we at with pipes? Here. It should start using some though, right? Isn't there crude oil, or did it use all the oil already? I don't know.
Down to 88.
Okay.
Got 58 oil left.
So it should start using them, right? Or actually, you know what? The output might be full already.
Yeah, output's already full.
Okay. Then you don't need to bring them here.
Well, to top it off, we do.
Okay. That's fine then.
Alright, I'll head your way then.
This is the final output.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna need somebody to pull a pin, by the way. Alright, Mr. Matt, I will leave your DM unread for right now. I'll check it out later. So basically, once I hit that siding, we can pull the pin in this and I'll start going forward again, okay? And just let the cars free roll. So you can pull the pin right now if you wanted to. And those cars will just go do their thing. And as long as we don't send them down there too fast, it should be fine, right? I hope. I hope. Oh yeah, that is the right one. Okay, my bad. See how controlled this is, chat? This is beautiful, right? Starbs hates this so much. The top engine on this speed is 7 miles an hour. But that's fine, right? It's not an engine we have to use a lot of. That's the other thing, you know? Really only using this engine a little bit, which is fine. Totally fine.
Thankfully, after a few more minutes, we'll never have to use it again.
Go for it.
Pretty much, Storms, yeah. You already got these unhooked all the way to 222?
I sure do.
Alright, sweet. Sweet, sweet. Oh, good. But isn't this lovely? It's so controlled, chat. He hates it so much, chat. Oh, man. I think it's funny, personally. I'm not a troll, I swear, chat.
It's about as enjoyable of an experience running that engine as it is sticking your bare foot in a mound of fire ants.
Now, that's a little extreme, isn't it?
They're both pretty painful. One's just physical pain, and the other one just withers the soul.
Well, I'll run this engine every time. I don't mind it. You hardly need to check if the car's brakes off. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Entering Greater St. Louis on your way to the arts. Let's go, Chuck. Well, welcome to Jurassic Park. I mean, St. Louis. Try not to get shot at, okay? Chuck's playing Flight Sim, by the way, chat. If anybody's curious, he's not actually in St. Louis. He's playing Flight Sim. Hey, Storms is here. Hi, Storms.
Oh, hi.
Look at you with 2 engines. Speed. What's that like? Can we, by the way, I had this thought. I don't know if it is a thing or not, but can you transfer cargo from like one car to another, like sideways? Does that work?
I don't know.
Like, say the rails are right next to each other, like in the yard here. Like, does that work? It does work. Then why are we breaking these cars apart? Shouldn't we just, like, set cars there and set tracks, do tracks a certain space, and then just, like, move the cargo that way, sideways? Wonder how that would work. That would be interesting, right? Then you could just drive up here with full trains, unload a car, and move it, move it, move it. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Alright, Sarge, you can throw the pin. You already did, okay. Those didn't want to roll, did they? Oh well, they're far enough out
I
of the way.
think we'd stopped anyway.
Yeah. They're far enough out of the way.
This oil thing is a two-man job. After the second car, you can't see if it's there or not. So you have to run back and forth.
Why do you think I gave that job to you?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Should at least have given me the map.
Oh, yeah, I could do that, I guess.
That
My
would be
bad.
easier.
It happens.
Yeah.
All right, so We actually need all. Yeah, we do. We're gonna need more, aren't we? So
To
Stars, do you,
fill it, yes.
Stars, do you just want to pull up? Are we full on the output? Is the output full yet or no?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, outputs are full.
Okay, so you want to just pull up and then back in and unload whatever, because we need. You can fit 3 cars in there. We don't need 3 cars worth of pipe, right?
Correct.
Okay. Maybe, well, either way. Then what are you doing with the rest of the pipe? We selling it? Or we need it over? Well, we'll need it for the oil field, right?
Yeah.
User joined your channel.
Understood. On the same page now. For once in a while, right? Because really, we shouldn't sell any cargo unless we like accidentally load too much of something. I think we're basically done selling cargo now. How did we connect without putting a pin in? Sarge just throwing the pin for me. Yeah. Yep, Sarge is doing the pin. It happens fast, so you don't really necessarily see it, you know. But there's a pin there. For sure. Alright, so what are we at here? 25 out of 50? Boy. Oh boy. Alright. Didn't see him on the train. Yep. The arch is along the Mississippi, Chuck. Yes, in downtown. You betcha, Chuck. It is. Sure is. You fly north out of downtown, you can see the confluence where the Mississippi and the Missouri come together, which is kind of cool. If you fly south out of St. Louis, well, it's just more river. Basically. Just more river. Right. So this time we'll push all the cars. I love that, like, Stars just has to kind of sit and wait for us to get out of his way. With the really slow engine. I don't know why, Stars. It's amusing to me. Sorry, Stars.
Well, you're not. I know better.
You're flying in from the west where the 2 rivers meet currently. Nice, Chuck. Very nice, Chuck.
Hey.
Yeah. Yep. Very familiar with that area. Well, actually, I'm not. I've never actually been to the confluence. There's like a park down there and like an observation tower you can go up. But I've actually never been down there. I know First Time's been down there, but I never have. So. Always thought about going down there. It looks cool, but library is your next mission. Have fun with that vigorous bolt. Have fun. Now this is where we almost need another engine on the other end to push these cars up every time. I'll have to back up as far. That would have been handy, right? Oh.
Ooh.
Yep. You must have a brake on some of those cars, huh? Back
I do.
Good idea, because if they roll, they're going. All right. Here, Storms. I'll give it all the beans just for you. Wait, it doesn't matter.
2 beans.
That's right. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you though, for a yard engine, nice and slow, controlled, I don't mind this. Because what happens with yard cars sometimes, you get going too fast. Too furious. Okay? It's very nice and controlled. I'm okay with this. I know you're not, but I am. Okay, come on. Go backwards. Go backwards. Back it up. It's a slow process, but it was working, okay? Nothing happens fast in this game, you know? Especially when you're using this engine.
Yep.
I just love how much you hate it. Not gonna lie. It amuses me greatly for some reason. Alright. Back. Right. Move it out. Let's go. 2 more cars, chat, and then we're done with this process, and we'll go get some more oil. I'll help Goaty with oil. Right, Goat.
It's painful.
Welcome to Railroads Online. A lot of things are kind of painful in this game.
It's just irritating. You can't see if
Yeah.
you're correct positioned or not.
That's what I was saying yesterday. It'd be cool if there was some way, and of course it wouldn't fit with the time period of this game, but some way if you could like put a camera at the load points, and then when you're close to them, it would just pop up on your screen somewhere. Wouldn't that be cool? Like
I think I would do something like when the track is correct position, there's an arm on the left side that goes up and down.
Yeah.
And then when it moves, it goes the other way, and when the next one is in place, it goes back.
That would be cool too, yeah.
Yeah, that would be something from that period, right?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Or if you just take a little bit of a liberty and give me a camera that would pop up in the top left corner of my screen or something, you know?
But that wouldn't be realism, John.
Yeah, but we're playing a video game, Goat.
Is that what we have to say when we play Farm Sim?
It's enhanced realism, Goat.
Then
That's
you need
all.
like big batteries and everything also.
Yeah. Just enhanced realism. That's all it is, Goat. Farms, your train's gonna be cold by the time we're out of your way, huh?
Yep. I already put wood in it once.
Wow. Last 2 cars. Let's go. Last 2. Realism. Do you know what stream you're in? Right? We keep it somewhat real sometimes, right? Once in a while. Maybe. Every once in a blue moon, right? It happens, chat. It happens. If transfer works, can you suggest something? I already on board. We need to set up transfers. If that's what the suggestion is, I'm here for it. Yeah. Although, I mean, this is very realistic, obviously, to what you would do, you know? It happens. You know what I mean?
Oh, we're gonna fill it.
Are we?
Yeah, I'm not gonna have to bring more up.
Good. So we don't have to do this again, chat. These offset platforms are just the worst, though. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's fine. It's totally fine. But you could totally put a track here with a car, and have a car here, and have a track and a car here, and then pipe. You would have a car there and a car there, and then your main line. You know, that's all you'd have to have. If that works, then heck yeah.
Full.
Oh, 50 out of 50. We are full. Wow. All right, well, let's go get out of Storms this way. And we just need to haul all the oil here. Need to have them closer. I'm saying another track in there is what I was saying. Have another track with a car in between, yeah. I guess that would work. I don't know. A little research would have to happen, right? That's all. Chuck, I wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised, Chuck. Yeah, it's literally what I just said, yeah. Yep. We're not going to rip the track out today. That's not going to happen. Alright. I'll pull up and back into my shed then. Put the engine away. Served us well today. Served us anyway. I don't know about well. Alright, Sarge, you want to go grab your engine and back it up out of Storms this way?
Yeah.
Oh. You get that backed in and hook up to your cars. You're good to go. Right. And that was one load of lumber unloaded, chat. One train load.
I'm done with this.
I'll be there in just a second. Go.
Okay.
Just
Oh,
a second.
6 times I've been back and forth with one wagon. Oh, yeah. my brain can't have this.
Welcome to Railroads Online, Cody.
I'm thinking this is just like being a school teacher going back and forth.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You get any full?
Yeah, I'm just missing the last 4.
Oh, I went to the wrong place. I went to the lumber camp. I'm like, why am I seeing logs everywhere and no tankers? All right, go. Where you at? This one need oil still? You need to back up a little bit. You want me to do it all? You want me to drive it?
It's just much easier when you have the map.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. All right. Bringing it back.
Whoop!
All right. Going forward.
Stop!
Ah! All right, bringing it back. Cody, I don't think I can operate
Stop!
this. Oh, we're good. I stopped already. It's just the slapping between the cars, you know. We're fine. Nothing to see here. We're okay. Everything is indeed awesome, Goat. You just have to believe. You did a pretty good job, though. You got most of them going. Fine. All right, 66 out of 100 tools. 8 out of 30 beams. And 21 out of 30 pipe, for the record here at Will. And 970 out of 1,000 oil.
So we need beams.
We need beams here, but really we're pretty good right now. The big thing we need to do right now is just haul oil out of here.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But yeah, we could use some beams here if people are so inclined. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Welcome on in. Because how much oil does that tank hold over there? Is it 1,000?
1,000. Stop.
God, I waited way too long on that go. And I threw it in reverse.
Reverse, Terry. Stop.
Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Thanks for the follow as well. Appreciate the follows, guys. Welcome in. If you guys want some more Railroads Online content, we should be back in here Monday night at 6 p.m. Will be the next time I'm streaming this game. Here in about 20 minutes or so, we're going to be switching to Farming Simulator 22 for the remainder of the stream today. But like I said, we'll be back in Railroads. What's it called? Monday night. So yeah, and we'll probably get some work done between now and then, but you never know. Thanks for filling out, or thanks for the follow as well. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Although really the big one would be trying to get a different track to the coal mine, right? Or another track.
Yeah.
That'd be something good to work on. So maybe we'll work on some track lane between now and then and not wait, Cody, I thought I was good to go. My bad. Am I good?
No, yeah, you're good.
But not so much train ops, but more so like laid track. Clearing past, cutting all the trees down, that kind of stuff.
John, when you find the safe for this game,
Yeah, you wanted to.
yeah, if you can just put it in the Google Drive, I can take it from there.
Maybe I can just throw it in Discord. But I can.
All right.
Yeah.
Too much.
I know. Yeah, maybe I just throw it in Discord if I can, chat.
Yeah.
Or I can always throw it in Google Drive and then throw it in Discord. Or the link for it in Discord. So if
It'll be
anybody
forward.
wants it, they can have it. Doo-doo.
Because then I would try and look at the coal track, the return track.
Be weird.
That was exactly what I was thinking too.
Yeah. Yep. I actually have an idea that doesn't involve going to the smelter at all. I looking on Reddit the other day at you know, people's screenshots of their maps and stuff, and yeah, I have some ideas. Because we can get to the top of that one waterfall, we just can't get there from the smelter, right?
Yeah?
Yeah. So we might need some switches upstream somewhere and switch out and just run across the valley. It's not going to be a fun ride, but it'll be a ride. We full already?
Yeah, yeah.
We got one car left. Sweet. Not that bad.
And then full steam ahead.
Once we get on the straights, yeah. And then it's full brake when you crest the hill because momentum with these cars is real. Not gonna lie. Like right now, I'm already doing a safety stop. There we go. Safety stop. It's my friend. You think I'm lying? No.
Stop!
Oh, that was Perfect, Goat.
User left your channel.
Do you see how
Perfect.
perfect that was, Goat?
That was great conductor work.
Dude. I hurt my shoulder patting myself on the back. It's fantastic, Goat. All right, Sarge, you probably went back to the sawmill, right? Or in the process of going to the sawmill, it looks like, right?
That would be correct.
Okay, and Storms, where are you at?
I'm getting ready to leave refinery.
Okay. All right, Goaty, our switches are all set for us. You want to drive the bus?
Yeah, I can
Let
do that.
me drive the bus. No, you can drive the bus. All right, Black Hat. Storms, you coming over here then with pipe?
Yeah, is there room for it?
18 out of 30.
Alrighty.
And that's where it's going to live.
Going in there with us.
What are you pulling in with, Storms? Or Sarge?
I'll go in there with beams, and unless
Okay.
we stop before then.
It's 5 out of 30 beams. It's not going to produce any right now because it's basically full. So, yeah. You have beams? Are you going
No,
to
not
get 'em?
yet. I was get them.
Okay, no, you're good. Oh, unless we stop as in like, okay, I got you. Sorry. Airplane chat. Need an airplane. I know what he's talking about now. My bad. No, you're fine though, Sarge. Thanks, chat. Thanks, Goat. In Storms. Okay. Yeah, we'll go get this unloaded and we'll see where we're at time-wise. We might just drive the train back over here to a siding or something. You never know.
Line
Yeah.
should be set to go all the way over to oil field, right?
Not if you're behind me.
It is now. Hang on. You are now, Sarge. Sarge was set to go off to... Yeah, we're good. We're good. Mr. Matt, gotcha. I will, I'll do that after stream though, okay? I'm not gonna do it during stream. I will do that after stream. And, to be honest, just pay attention to Discord. I'll just post it in there. It might be in a Google Drive if it won't just go to Discord, which it probably won't. So I'll just throw it in a Google Drive and then throw the Google Drive link in, Discord. How about that? That way everybody can have it. Just don't, post it somewhere and claim it as your own. Give me credit, at least, How about that?
Nope,
And
I'm taking all the credit.
No.
All because of that one engine.
But my intersections. My intersections. I did that.
Nope, you tortured me with that engine. I'm torturing you with taking your credit.
No. No. Okay. But yeah, like I said, I will post it after stream tonight, guys. That worked for everybody, I hope. I hope. Best Pat, what's going on, man? How you doing? What's going on? Alright, chat. We're taking this crude up to be refined. Really, it's just going to sit in the tank for a while. But same difference, right? Alright, Goaty, you ready?
Full speed?
Maybe not full speed yet. But, you could bump it a little if you wanted. After we get through the next turn that you're looking at in front of you,
Yeah.
that's when you full speed it.
200%.
200. Gotta blow up our boiler, chat.
Well, I mean, if you think about it,
It kind of is 200 because there's
two
two engines.
engines.
Okay, fair play. Storms, by the way, you're set to go to the unload at the...
Roger.
I got you all the way in. All the way. Wow. You guys see each other, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Alrighty. He already took the credit from... Wow. By not joining the company. True. All right, Goaty. Punch it.
Already done it.
Oh. Never mind. Just remember when we get to the top of the hill, though, you'll need to wind it back pretty fast because, you know, how I kind of like slid through where we wanted to go last time, you know?
Yeah, we're gonna fly in hot.
Well, we're coming in hot, Chad. Okay, I just want to unload till we're stopped. How about that? Oh, well. We're doing it, chat. 10 cars accrued heading up the hill. I'm stuck. Come on. Listen to those trains. Dogging down a little bit. We got fire in the box still?
Yep.
Hope so. Different credits. So, you know, if you can't make it, I have to go get that slow yard engine.
I'm well away from it, so you do you, boo-boo.
Holy crap.
Yeah, they're working, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
We made it last time. Barely. I don't think we're gonna make it, Goat.
No. I'm
You
starting
run
to
out of
think.
fire?
Yeah, what about the first engine?
Cold as a cucumber. You know, back up and get another run at it. Wasn't even any fire, Goat.
Yeah, this one has.
Yeah, this one does. If you put wood in one, you got to put wood in both.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's bad conductor work.
I was not. You're the conductor.
Yeah, I know.
This front engine lost everything, Goat. Why is the sander always on when I come in this engine? I don't understand.
Just wait until the people at your train club hear about this.
Right, Goaty? You're going to get kicked out.
That's electrical.
I don't care. You're going to get kicked out. Bad conductor work.
I just have to turn the switch and then it boot. You know?
Nope. Bad conductor work. You're
No,
going to
no,
get
no.
fired from the train club. Kicked out.
No.
We're not mad. We're just disappointed.
Disappointed. Yeah, Goaty.
Blah blah blah.
So, chat, how's everybody doing?
Tony is stone cold.
Hope you all are having a good Saturday. Good conductor. We're just going to sit here and wait for the engine temperature to come back up a little bit. Meanwhile, you're still pouring it on, right? Back there?
Yeah, yeah.
You got brakes on 100% though?
100% the regulator on 100%.
Okay, that's what I'm seeing on mine. Okay, I just want to make sure. I could throw some car brakes if you want. There, back car set 100% brake. There, we're not going, well, we're still moving backwards, aren't we?
Yeah, a little bit.
Two cars set 100% brake.
Can you blow into that boiler?
No. It doesn't work like that. We'll start building some steam here momentarily. Our fire temperature, or water temperature, is almost up to 100, so just stand by. Chat, we got poppy harvest we're going to get to here in a little bit in the farm sim world. For the record, what we'll be working on when we switch over. I will be taking a few minute break between, but not a big deal. Normal 3 o'clock break. We are building boiler pressure, Cody.
That's good.
Just a tiny bit though. Not a lot. We get up to about 100, we should be able to make the hill, right? Yes. Definitely. That was where your fire went. It was on an airplane, right?
Yep.
Oh dang, Troy. Holy cow, Troy. That's unfortunate, man. But welcome to stream. Other than that, how's it going, Troy? And this guy, you know, chat, Holy Goaty needs a mod for this game that keeps his fireboxes full no matter what.
Right?
This sounds good.
Let's just make the trains electric, huh? All you do is flip the switch. All right, we're at 50 up here. Now we are. Technically, our fire temperature is still going up, which means water's up to temp, so that's good. But our boiler pressure is 58. I would think we'd be able to start climbing here in a second. Wipers, no wipe, no war. That reminds me of Swiper, no swiping. Wipers, no wiping. Wait. Hope nobody wanted to climb this hill right now, because kind of have it blocked, Goat.
They could push us.
Yeah, but they don't have a reason to come up here. They're done hauling up here now.
Oh, okay.
This is the only train that needs to come up here anymore is the oil. And that's it.
Come on, buddy. Let's go.
That's all, folks.
I think we have to go down.
I'm only at 92 boiler pressure. What's it run at? 130?
130, yeah.
So we'll see when we get there. 10 cars full of crude. Roy. The problem is the Tony engine got cold.
Yeah.
Like not a little either. Like all the way cold. You see.
Like John forgot to fill it up.
Like Goaty forgot to fill it up.
Oh, was it that way?
You were driving. Hey, pull your brakes off.
Well, I mean, if Goaty's the conductor, wouldn't that make you the fireman?
I was loading the oil. I was the oil guy. Yeah, it's not my fault. I swear. I'm not taking responsibility for this one. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. 125 on boiler pressure. We're good. We're climbing. Just saying. These engines are strong enough to do this. It's just when they get cold, it's all right, we're at 130 locked in now. Go.
Very nice.
Yep. Now my other two
my regulator a little bit down.
Yeah. My other two engines that I have sitting over the yard, they're definitely they barely pull 5 cars. But they looked good doing it. Just saying. They looked real good doing it. All right. I'm gonna need to pull that rack back a little bit. There we go. Or all the way. All right, so chat, this is the refinery. We are full on lumber. We are full on pipe. We are full on output. We are farmers.
User joined your channel.
We have a whole long way to go on our output. or our input, I should say, which is the crude. Long way to go. Farmer Nick, hello. Welcome in. A long way to go, Jet.
Short time to get there.
That's why I was saying we need a train that we can be loading crude and unloading crude at the same time. It needs to be that long of a train. Oh, we got time storms. I don't have any. I mean, we're switching to arms them, but like other than that, we got time. I'm gonna slow down a little bit more, goat. Just a hair, like 2% regulator.
I wasn't 2%.
No, what are you at? Done. You have momentum. Momentum kills. Okay. There we go. I actually had your last car pulled up, Cody. I was going to slam brakes if you needed them.
No.
Just to help you.
Relax, I'm a pro.
That's the guy whose flare box keeps going cold.
Bad conductor work.
You're the conductor.
Oh, I'm gonna slap myself then.
Which one would reach 30 yards or 500 yards and then 500? Well, I don't know, because technically a diesel train is electric, right? Diesel over electric. They all have a stupid amount of torque if you think about it. I don't know. With the steam, I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. I didn't get the Smokey and the Bandit reference. Was there a Smokey and the Bandit reference?
Yeah, that's.
What was the Smokey and the Bandit reference?
It will be the electric.
No, you said we have a long way to go, and I said a short time to get there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I know that. Okay, sorry, I didn't comment on it.
How dare you?
Long way to go. Short time to get there. I don't know that I really watched that show.
I haven't watched it in years.
Like, at all. You know? But I don't know if I ever did. Yeah, I don't know. Which train would get there first? I don't know.
Definitely the electric.
But the electric, I would assume, would be pretty similar to a diesel train, right? Because they're diesel electric. They're not just like straight diesel to an axle, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it will be the electric for sure.
Better maybe Cannonball Run. I have seen Cannonball Run.
I don't know, Cody, because I think a lot of it'll come down to a power rate ratio.
Yeah. I actually have no idea. I mean, all of them would have good acceleration. Right?
Not the steam one.
Why? Steam's all torque, man.
Yeah, but steam would be the slowest.
Think?
Yeah, 100%.
All right.
You may get.
So we're gonna
even.
park it up here?
Let's run around and we'll back in on the other side, so we're out of the way.
All right.
Oh, you watched it IRL. 30 the steam would win, 500 electric.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, so chat, everything's full up here except for crude oil, which is at 178 out of 1,000. So long way to go on that one, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll just back in right here. That line right there will be ours. I don't know if we'll fit, but we're gonna take it. And really, there shouldn't be any other trains up here for a while, so really don't need to back off the line, but, you know, might as well.
We should fit.
Might as well. Interesting. That would be a cool thing to watch, though. Like, all three side by side, just, like, Give them the beans. I'd watch that. That'd be awesome. That'd be way cool. That'd be awesome. I would love to see that actually. Not gonna lie. Holy cars. You got so many cars to go. Only 10, I know. All right.
Is that you pulling in here, Sarge?
Clear to back up, goat. Better be Sarge. Who else would it be?
Fair enough.
Clear to back and goatee.
You know, we have a full set of cars over here with beams on it.
Do we really?
Yeah.
That aren't, like, there's nowhere to go with them?
I'm guessing not.
Iron mine. Oh, wait, that's lumber, isn't it?
I just pulled in with a train of...
No. Oh, good.
Yeah, I just glanced over at the railroads extended, saw Sarge pulling in. I was like, oh. I just grabbed the cars of tools.
Careful with those.
Have fun with those.
They like to derail, so be very careful with those. They're kind of garbage, honestly. I don't like the box cars.
They're pain to load.
Oh yeah, I bet. One at a time, right?
Time consuming.
Yeah. All right, goatee, you got a ways to go. I should have sloped
Plenty
these
of
too.
space.
I should slope these down too. Plenty of space, you think? Yeah, there is. Isn't
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're good to stop whenever then. Maybe. All right. So there's that. What do we got cooking at the iron? I guess we're working on oil first more than iron. 9 out of 100. The tools, I feel like we just don't go through tools, right?
No.
Which is
Not as
fine.
fast.
That's fine by me. We're out of raw. Need iron up here.
Yep.
50 out of 50 lumber. That's okay. Basically, lumber and oil have been our focus today, so. It's all good. So what do we got? 2 cars of beams then over here? Or 2 trains of beams?
Basically, yeah.
Dang old
There's
Bobby.
soon to be one.
You gonna be able to unload it, or are you taking off with it?
Get unloaded.
Okay. Wow.
User left your channel.
All right. That's not bad.
User left your channel.
Not bad at all. All right, chat. It is time to switch it up. Mr. Matt, have fun chatting with your neighbor. $100. $600 to $700. Interesting. Wow, Sarge, that was how did you do that?
That.
It's full 30 of 30 with your last one that it unloaded. That's some mad skill you got there, Sarge. Wow. All right, if
Yeah,
you want to
we'll call it that. Yeah.
if you would, you gonna park that train or what are you doing?
I was planning on it for it.
Okay, that's fine. I will. I'll be back in a minute in Farm Sim. Okay.
Bye bye.
All right. Bye, Goaty. Are you heading out for the night, Goat?
Yeah.
Have a good night, Goaty.
Same.
Bye, Goaty.
Sound muted.
All right, chat. I'm actually gonna switch you guys over to some clips for just a couple of minutes. We're gonna be switching. Sean, can we get a title change and stuff, or whatever you want to do? If you can hear me, Sean Sinclair, paging Sean Sinclair. Actually, don't know if he's here. Need a game change, if nothing else, Sean, if you don't mind, if you would, please. Train's all done. So sad. Well, I'm gonna run you guys to some clips for just a couple minutes, and then we will be back in Farm Sim in a couple. Okay, BRB.